What's up, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. If you're new, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. This is not a sponsored content, and today I bring to you a fragrance they all say is a very good dupe or clone of the famous old formulation of DIOR HOMME INTENSE. Mind you, a little disclaimer. I do not own DIOR HOMME, DIOR HOMME INTENSE, or DIOR HOMME Parfum. I do not own them. I have never tried any one of the DIOR HOMME line. Now, I could have gone to Macy's and, tested out the newer version, the 2020 release, or I believe 2021 release. I'm not too familiar with that particular fragrance, but then again, I'm not interested to go for that unless I have tried it on myself, because this particular fragrance has got too much of controversy going on. Some people just hate the new ones. Some people just say they're all the same. So I thought, if I have to shell out a lot of money, why not go with the DUA Power? Yes, guys, the DUA Power. In my previous video where I showed you that I let this particular fragrance macerate for this has been sitting like for more than 2 months now. So guys, the fragrance in question today is, if you have seen the DUA packaging, if you have seen one, you've seen it all. This is how it sits inside. This is the fragrance name. This is the fragrance. Intense Homme. This is an extrait de parfum. It's a 30 ml bottle. It says right here. And extrait de parfum, Intense Homme. And it's a 30 ml again. Very simple acrylic kind of cap, and that's the atomizer. It's a very, very simplistic bottle. Like, they don't invest in bottles, they create fragrances. Now guys, let me read out the notes quickly from the DUA brand website, and I'm gonna tell you and give you my verdict after this thing has macerated for more than 2 months. I'm gonna tell you. So let me first read out the notes from the DUA website, and it's classified as a woody floral musk. Now, the notes in this particular fragrance is pretty straightforward. They say they have iris, vanilla, vetiver, lavender, amber, and Virginian cedar wood. Now guys, this is an extrait de parfum, which means the oil concentration is pretty high. It's actually very high. Now let me tell you, there was a little problem with this particular fragrance when I got it. More than 2 months ago when I got this one, I sprayed it on and it performed like 3 to 4 hours. I was very sad because I was looking at people's reviews on the website. Some people tested it on YouTube, and I was like really excited, like, okay, I'm gonna get to try this magnificent fragrance. And by the way, I'm considering this as an individual fragrance. I'm not gonna consider this as a DIOR HOMME Intense or DIOR HOMME Parfum version, because I don't own them and I don't want to go into that debate. No, sorry, nada. So let's just stick around with this particular one, what I feel about this one. So I let it macerate. So when I first tested it after like macerating it for more than like a month, the perfume, the extrait de parfum, the actual thing starts popping up. Now, after more than 2 months, I see there's quite a bit of a color change. Again, I'm very sorry. I should have documented the color change like from the start all the way until now, but I can definitely tell the color has become a bit darker. And my maceration video is right here on top. If you want, you can go and check it out. But now this fragrance performs way more than 10 plus hours on my skin. I go with like maybe 3 or 4 sprays max. The entire day it performs. Now, mind you, this is a fragrance that's I feel is more suitable for fall and winter. So I'm really lucky that this particular fall and winter I'll be enjoying this fragrance, because I bought it back in summer, and for more than 2 months it's sitting and macerating, it's maturing, it's gaining that age factor, and it's becoming more richer, more denser. Now guys, here's my take on this particular fragrance. The moment I spray this, if I could explain in words what beautiful, buttery, smooth iris smells like, I would tell you, but I don't have a word. My vocabulary is not that strong that I can express that more than this particular set of words. It's beautiful, smooth, and somewhere in the middle, like around like 4 or 5 hour mark, those florals really start popping up. And that woody, the vanilla, this is not that sweet kind of vanilla. I don't find it really sweet. The sweetness hint is there, it's like very slight nuance. But this particular fragrance, the vanilla, it just mixes with the iris and the woody parts so nice, it almost feels like butter. If you smell butter, the freshly churned butter, if you ever had the chance of smelling that beautiful aroma, that milky, smooth, buttery kind of aroma, this is what you get from this fragrance. Very rich, very deep, and that woody and the floral parts are just so appealing. It's extremely pleasing. There's no chance anybody could get offended by this fragrance. Very much office safe. You can wear it to work, wear it to a party, wear it to a club. Okay, because like if you're going to a club, like not everybody's like all the time dancing and drinking the booze and stuff. I'm sorry about my dance, like I'm not used to, I'm not a dancer. Come on, don't judge me on that. So, but the thing is, like, if you're especially in a close encounter situation, you're going on a date, you're going on an important meeting, going to sign something really important, this is the kind of fragrance you might want to put on. This one attracts attention. This one pleases people. This one gives you that beautiful, warm, and buttery smooth iris. Like, this iris is not one of those like super powdery iris. There's something really mysterious, a bit dark, slightly dark, not too dark, but there's something mysterious and captivating about this particular fragrance. Longevity, like I said, more than 2 months maceration, and this thing is performing more than 10 hours now. 3 to 4 sprays, that's what I go with. Just beautiful, guys, just beautiful. I'm not hyping it up. And again, I'm telling you, I'm not comparing this fragrance to DIOR HOMME Intense, because I do not own them. I've never tested those, but this was my stepping stone to understand what the hype is about. This one comes down to around $55 on a regular day, but DUA brand quite often offers you generous discounts, and you can easily get it for a very good price. Although it's a 30 ml bottle, but still, this thing's gonna last you since it's an extrait de parfum. And always, DUA brand is one of those brands, one of those houses that prepares fragrances like on the spot as per the order. So if you ever encounter something like it's not performing, let it macerate. I told you the videos on top. Go ahead and check it, what maceration is, how it works, how you should do it, how you should let it sit and settle. So this basically, the maceration process in very short is like fine wine, aged wine. The more aged it becomes, the more mature, more depth, more richness it gets. Same thing with this. So guys, that was my humble take on Intense Homme, and by no means, once again, I'm not comparing this particular fragrance to DIOR HOMME Intense. And so if you're in the market to try out DIOR HOMME Intense, and you don't want to shell out a lot of money, you don't want to go after the vintage formulation, and then like that's what they say, like there's a beautiful lipsticky kind of vibe, which you kind of get it here. I do understand where that lipsticky vibe is coming from. It's from the beautiful iris and the vanilla and the woody parts, the buttery smooth iris. That's what they're talking about. But other than that, guys, this is a beautiful creation from the house of DUA. Go ahead and check it. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon too. You will get all the updates from my channel the moment I upload another episode. Until then, guys, please stick around, stay safe, all the best.